Two stars, shining their brilliance for over a decade in the cosmos. One day, something happens, and the two stars begin collapsing in on each other, forming a new, less brilliant star. The universe is unaware of its loss. This new star is the only one aware of the two missing stars. Does the universe even care that it has lost two of its lights? And if that one star figured out a way to bring back the other two, would the universe care that it sacrificed itself? As we journey through the rift, I want to ask a new question. Why can't all three exist?
Captain, you have caught up with your log requirements for your time in the Erhm matrix. However, monitoring order and jurisdiction around nearby galaxies is frustrated at the length of those logs.
It's always something with this corrupt government. Okay, so what can we do about it?
I suggest breaking up the logs into 3 pieces before sending them across the YouTube hyperlink network.
Well then, seeing as you're my #1 source of advisement, make it so.
Understood, Captain Natanis. Processing. Next broadcast to monitoring order and jurisdiction around nearby galaxies broken into 3 segments roughly 30 minutes long.
Engage broadcast. Hello, Minecrafters and Redstoners. I'm Natanis Likens from the future, and we gotta discuss this episode. Okay, so as I'm doing the edits, and this is why I'm in the future, I'm noticing that the episode is a little long. Yeah, it's about an hour and 30 minutes. So what I have decided to do is we are going to break it up into 3 chunks, have it all come out in 1 week, and have like a little mini series of episodes this coming week. So yeah, stay tuned for the conclusion of this episode because it is going to be a little bit of a long one. The main focus of it is the Deep Dark. So yeah, let's get on with part 1. Okay, and we are back over here in the middle of our iron farm where our nether portal is. Now, because our advancements and statistics have been erased yet again, we're going to do this live. I need to go over to the end and, you know, we're going to make a farm over there, but the main purpose of doing this live is because, you know, we lost all of our achievements yet again. And we're going to end up getting a few on this trip, and I just wanted to show those. And there you got it. We need to go deeper. Already got that one. For the 3rd or 4th time, I've lost track of how many times my advancements have reset. No, please don't. I don't know where that hit. And then through here into Stronghold. Oh, I Spy. Yay. And then into the end, we will have to fight another dragon at some point. We're just not going to do that right now. And spawned right there. I am so glad I wasn't looking at one of them. And I forgot to grab... Yep, okay. So we gotta go back already. I just realized I forgot to grab a trapdoor because I just saw a nifty trick with the end gateways. Where's it gonna... Oh, it tossed me over here. Yep, hang on 1 second. We gotta go grab a trapdoor. Actually, no, we need to grab 2 trapdoors. And the real reason why we're going to the end is I want to build a shulker farm. Trapdoor. 2 of those. And I promise to try my best and not do any ranting on in this episode. We've been accidentally making a few episodes a little bit too long, so I'm going to do my best at that. I think I do need to face the torch. Yep, okay. And give me back my rockets. No, please don't. Okay, so it broke it and then immediately remade it. That was actually helpful. And once again into here. I need to do something about this path up. We'll worry about that later. I mean, we've only fought the Ender Dragon once, and I do believe that there are 12 end gateways we can open up. I'm not exactly sure how many there are. I've never actually used all of them. I've only ever done the dragon fight just once. Other than Dragon's Breath, there's really no point in doing it multiple times. I mean, honestly, there isn't. Unless you got one of the vanilla tweaks things that allows the Ender Dragon to drop an egg and a... Let's see, when you do this... that was actually not the intended... Oh, here we go. Fall down. Yep. I just wanted to grab this block. Okay, the little trick is using the trapdoors to put yourself into swim mode and just crawl through the portal. Hey, just like that. When you do the same thing over here, just to make it easier to get in and out of this. And being that we're doing this anyway, we might as well just make some stone that's actually pleasant to look at. And that way we can just do this again over here and not have to worry about ender pearls. Now, we do have an end city that's right there. So we're going to build this somewhere around here. I'm not exactly sure where. It does need to be fairly high up. I'm thinking like maybe right here in the middle area. And I'm not exactly sure how high we need to go. It's basically to keep the shulkers from spawning or teleporting over to full blocks. We'll probably figure that out after a while. But yeah, I'm going to get working on this, and I'll catch back up with you guys when we've got the shulker farm done. Bye for now. Alright, so we got a shulker farm built up, and we added on to the storage system that is part of this, which was kind of a fiasco in and of itself. Uh, the shulkers kept spawning on a couple of blocks that they shouldn't have been spawning on, and it took a little bit of figuring out to get it to stop. So right there, there's a glass block there and there. And originally the farm design called for 2 buttons to be put there. Now, when I started building up this hopper line in order to get the shulker shells down to the storage system down there, which the chests aren't rendering in from this distance, but the shulkers were actually able to latch onto the sides of the buttons for some reason. So I had to remove the buttons and put some half slabs on the bottom here. And because they are on the bottom and because these half slabs are on the bottom as well, the shulkers can't actually spawn to that small gap. So that kind of fixed that problem. And it was a major ordeal. But I've been AFK up here for a while, and I figured, before I get to streaming for today and before we get on with other things that I've got planned, let's go down and see how many shulker shells we've gotten over the course of this last AFK session. And we do have, you see that other row of hoppers down there? There are a couple of shulkers down there that hopefully are filled up. I don't know how much this is actually produced. I know one shulker shell was actually full, and the rest of the chests that are attached to that were not just yet. So let's fly on down here and find out. One cool thing about this farm is because there's so many entities up there, there's been hardly any Endermen spawning down here. So yeah, we got this one shulker box full of shells, and let's see just how far this went. Okay, so that's full. Hopefully, yep, that one's full. This chest is full, that chest is full, that chest is full, and that's where it stops. Right there. That is awesome. That is going to serve my needs quite well. Let's just go ahead and move these guys over and get these filled up as well. And as soon as these fill up, I'm going to get on to today's task, which is pretty much we're going to be streaming after this clip. And I'm not really sure what I'm going to get into today for this stream. There's a bunch of different projects that I need to get on with in order to build up the city, and this was one of them, because the amount of materials we are going to need for the city build means that I need a lot of shulkers to carry around instead of just having one massive storage system. So I figured this was a better way to go about doing what I have planned for the long term. And I figured, let's just go ahead, get this over with, get a whole bunch of them because I absolutely hate coming to the end. This is the one dimension that I hate the most for a few reasons. One, shulkers are very deadly. I don't like them. And two, there's really nothing out here worth collecting other than shulker shells. I mean, purpur and endstone. I mean, we could use endstone for certain things, but I don't plan on it. As far as the loot that you can possibly get from end cities, yeah, really only the shulker shells really matter to me. Like the rest of it is kind of useless. So yeah, we're gonna get on with the rest of the episode, and I'll see you guys later. All right, welcome back. We're gonna scratch everything that I was planning on doing for this episode in order to go on a little bit of an adventure. Being that we are in 1.19, there is a certain place that is now available to me that I would like to go. And there's a few things that I would like to get from this place. Now, yeah, hello, guest. Made me lose concentration. What was I gonna say? I don't remember. Okay, so being that this world started in 1.17 and then we updated to 1.18 and then updated to 1.19 so that we had access to all the new 1.19 blocks, that means I had to go a little bit out of my way to find what we are after today, and that is, we go right over here and you see this path. Okay, we made that path to try and find a hi zombie pigman. We made that path to try and find a dripstone cavern, which was kind of unsuccessful. So I made this path to go and find us a couple of ancient cities. Now, because I kind of went about this in a wrong way, and get out of here. Hang on one second. Get out of here. I don't see any more coming for us. So hopefully we're fine. I see one way over there. Okay, I lost track of what I was saying. But anyway, so we made a portal way out that way, and I do mean way out that way, uh, in order to find us a couple of ancient cities. Now, because of the way I went about that, we kind of had to dig for a while, and yeah, so the path out there is a little bit long, just a little bit. And there are three ancient cities that we managed to find over there. Now, the third one I actually have not dug a path out to yet, but the other two we do have a direct route to as of now. And we do have a few things in our chest storage over there. Yeah, we'll get to that when we get over there and explain why we have certain things that we do. And if we go here, oop, wrong thing. If we go here to our advancements, I don't actually know where these are at because I haven't looked for them. We got to find these. I don't know. Again, my uh, advancements and everything got deleted, so they're all kind of jacked up again. I don't know where these are actually at. Yeah, we did get the Explore All Nether biomes again. The end. As you can see, we've done a few things here. I don't even want to try that. Maybe it's under Adventure? Yeah, here we go. So we got the Sneak 100 achievement already. And we also got... Well, there was a couple of things we got. Oh, we got the... Because of how far this is out, we got Subspace Bubble. But yeah, we are getting a few more of our achievements back. I'm rambling, so let's just get on with it. As you can see, this is very, very far away. And over here, we have a little bit of a storage area where I was putting all the blocks as I was digging the tunnels. And then it goes down there and then off to the right. And we'll get to that here in a second. But you can see we got a few items there. We got a lot of deep slate here. And some ores over here that we found, along with a lot of raw copper, some tuff, and skulk catalyst, skulk sensors, skulk shriekers, a little bit of skulk vein, and a little bit of skulk. Now, I do believe only two of these shriekers came from the ancient city. I'm not exactly sure about that. I actually had to, in one of them, remove those because it was literally right there at where I broke in. Now, the first ancient city that I broke into, there's one off in the distance somewhere, and we're gonna have to try and get that one before we set it off because while I was collecting the two in the other ancient city, we actually summoned the warden a few times. Um, I don't know what the cooldown is on summoning the Warden, but I do know that once you set it off the first three times, it's only set it off one more time after that. So I imagine there is a cooldown for that to reset to three again, but I have no idea what that is. If it is, or maybe it's every time after that that it summons the Warden. I didn't actually see it, but I heard it come up twice and I heard it go back down twice. So yeah, It is a little bit terrifying too. We do not have any form of night vision, so we're going to do this kind of raw. And our gear is not exactly built for this. I do have a plan that we're going to get to after we raid the ancient cities. There are a couple of things I'm after. First and foremost, we want the sneak. Uh, Swift sneak, that is. I would like to get that on all of my armor. All three, no, take that back. All four sets of armor, I would love to have that on because we do a lot of building and that Swift sneak will become in handy. And the other thing I would like to get my hands on, I do believe, even though this is a simulation of the Minecraft universe, I do believe that there is something down there that could help us with our investigation into the rift. So yeah, let's get on with it. We have arrived. Yeah, it's a long tunnel. I do think the tunnel can serve a different purpose later on, but here we are at the first one. Now, I am a little bit worried because there is a shrieker right there, and I don't know where. Because originally, when I broke through right here, there was a couple of skulk sensors nearby, and that shrieker went off. But I don't know where the other one is, so we're just going to have to go ahead and break in here. I was able to reach that one. Let's grab that. Oh, we need to set up something else. And is that a chest right there? There is a couple of things we need to do. First off, we need to get our hoe on our toolbar somewhere. And I would like to put the spyglass so that I can see. Is that a chest? No, it's not a chest. Ooh, it is very, very dark in here. So yeah, we're gonna go around and see what we can find. Oh, there's three sensors right there. I don't see any other. Okay, okay, we're good. We're good. Let's get rid of these. I feel a lot safer with those gone. Put a torch. I do want to collect up some of these lights, so. Ooh, where is it? Oh, that's bad. That's very bad. Oh, the blindness. Where is it? Oh, it's going to be up on top of this area, isn't it? Can I place a torch without setting it off? There would be two right here. Oh, my heart right now is racing. I know you can't see that. Ooh. Okay, the reason I'm getting really nervous right now is we've got pretty much cruddy gear on. If the warden is summoned and he manages to hit us, we are probably gonna die. And as I got over here recording that last clip, I realized that I didn't bring any wool blocks with me. Okay, so we got Skulk, 2 enchanted apples, nice, and Depth Strider. I don't have that many music discs, so I'm going to take that. I am going to take the coal. We do have a few torches, but having some coal to make more torches on a backup is nice. I would like to have the enchanted apples on my inventory. We are actually just going to go ahead and take that. And break those. There are some interesting things we could potentially do with those later. And one thing that I forgot to do, which I don't want the fortune. And that's set up a little safety spot. That is actually another thing I forgot. We didn't bring a bed. So unfortunately we don't have a bed. So I'm going to put this here and we're going to start collecting our goodies in here. Depth Strider. That doesn't do me any good. We didn't get a single disc fragment either. Give me that. Uh, and I don't know where the portal is. Yeah, I don't see the portal frame there. Let's go up top and hope that there's nothing bad up here. And I'm looking for shriekers, if you're wondering what I'm doing right now. There's one way over there. It's too far away for us to really worry about. I guess that cavern goes on for a while. There's redstone lamps in here? Interesting. So there is some blocks in here that I would like to have. The redstone lamps would be very helpful. I don't see any more chests though. That's not a good thing. There's a lava pool there. I see you. I see you. I don't see any other chests either. That's not a good sign. I'm not sure I want to take up the wool that's here. Like I said, I completely forgot to grab wool on my way over here. Oh, there's a chest right there. Oh, are you kidding me? 1, 2, 3. Oh, and this has got sensors right beside it. And that's got a sensor right beside it. Oh, oh, there is no getting around that. If I try and break any one of those or set them off, it's going to summon the warden. There's no way for me to get around that. I should have brought some night vision too. Like I imagine if I break this one, it's probably close enough to... Yeah, there's sensors right there. Oh, there's 3 right here. Yeah, I should have brought wool blocks with me. And I don't see the portal either. The main reason I'm looking for the portal is that, to my understanding, there is a room underneath it with redstone. And from what I know of that, I also know that there's a few redstone contraptions in there. And basically those contraptions just show some players that aren't that familiar with redstone different ways it can be utilized. And I'm curious about one. There is a specific redstone contraption that I'm curious if it's in there. I don't actually know what's in there. I just know there's a few different little circuits in there, and there's one particular one I'm curious if it's there. I'm not really sure how to build that or how to utilize it. Oh, I see you right there. So it would be very helpful if that one particular one is there. I do need to look it up and know how to build it. It's just I don't actually know how to use it or how to build it. Okay, so that we aren't just doing this forever, and I definitely need some wool blocks. Uh, we're gonna step away from this for just a few minutes and go get some wool, and then I'll come back and do up all the looting. Again, we are looking for Swift Sneak. I do believe 3. I don't know if we're going to be able to put that on all of our armors because of all the other enchants. It is something I would like to do. And we are definitely looking for the record player shards because, again, I do believe that will help me in my investigation. So I'll be right back and get along with looting up all these. If you saw in the previous footage, I did point out where the tunnel is for the second one. And again, I have not dug my way to the third one. So yeah, we're going to get on with that, and I'll see you in a bit.